So recently on the channel, we of course talked about a Nintendo Switch Online upcoming leak that had been sort of put out there into the internet. It looked like a very popular Game Boy Advance game was coming very soon, but Nintendo said, hey, it's not what we have in mind quite yet, because they just did a new update for Nintendo Switch Online for the customers that have the base service, not the expansion pack service. And we got an update on the NES, Super NES, and Game Boy, not Game Boy Advance. So, of course, I want to take a look at these old games with you and probably insult you and your favorite childhood game because, I don't know, I find it funny. So, on the NES side of things, we have, I never know how to say this, Zevios? Like, say it in the comment section, but I guess it's really not going to matter because I won't be able to understand how you're saying it. Just be typing the text in that you see on the screen here. But this is a shoot 'em up game, and I honestly don't hate this game. I kind of like it. It's my favorite shoot 'em up games were always vertical shooters. Now, obviously, there are better versions of this game. This was an arcade game, I believe. I don't know. You know, it's a little bit before my time as far as the arcade stuff is concerned. At the title screen, you saw that it came out in 1982. I was not a thing yet, and most of the arcade games from that time period, like, I don't care about. Like, people want, like, a Qbert, arcade one-up shit. Like, where's Qbert? Where's Qbert? I'm like, dude, who cares? Who wants to play Qbert in 2023 on an arcade one-up machine? Like, I don't care about Qbert. And every time I hear Qbert, I think of Pubert, the little boy son from Addams Family Values. That's kind of a cool name. And, like, I've never met anyone named Pubert, but I think I would like to. But this is a super solid game. You know, it's a shoot 'em up. It's pretty basic, but I enjoy it for what it is. NES games, vertical shoot 'em ups were not all that common. It was pretty much like this and Star Soldier. So, a super decent game. Probably one that, you might have some nostalgia for if you're older, of course, from the arcade version of the game, but I don't have that nostalgia. So, I'm not the guy to sort of bring back those memories for you, but let's check out what else is going on in the update. Now, whoever picked the Super Nintendo game, you should be fired. You should be fired. You should no longer have a job. And I'm not the type of person that wants to see people lose their jobs, but like, you should not have your job because there's something wrong with you because you picked Side Pocket, a pool game. Now, surprisingly, pool games used to be a thing. They used to be a thing because I don't really know why. I remember Minnesota Fats Legend on the Sega Saturn was a game that you would always see when you were out looking for like Sega Saturn video games. I miss Iguana Entertainment. They were a big part of my life in the 16-bit era, but this is Side Pocket. I'm assuming it's a pool game. Like, this is kind of interesting. Is this like one of those story-driven pool? No, it's literally pool with this woman. She have like she looks kind of like Madonna with like the little gap tooth. I kind of find that sexy. I'm not gonna lie. Now there's another woman here. Like, I played a pool game once, and there was like, oh, this is just basic ass pool. There was like a full story in it, and I played it with Pecker Dupree. I cannot remember what the hell the name of that game was, but yeah, I wish I did, because that was actually kind of interesting. Let me know in the comment section down below what the name of that game was. But yeah, I mean, this is a basic pool game. I don't know what I'm doing here. You have the min-max meter. Ice better not scratch. Don't scratch. Stop. All right. You can adjust like where you hit the ball in the center, or you want to hit it somewhere else. Maybe you played this game with your grandpa when you were younger, and it's like, oh, the nostalgia because he liked pool. Or maybe like you played it with your dad, and like after your dad, beat you or something, he'd be like, oh, come on, son, let's play some Side Pocket on the Super Nintendo. And be like, okay, thanks, Dad. I don't know, because I didn't have a Super Nintendo growing up, but I did have a dad. I actually had a biological one and a stepdad. Two dads. But yeah, so this game, I don't care about it. If this is one of your favorite games of all time, that's great. I don't know why that one is lit up, because I'm gonna hit it right here and get points. Side Pocket, there's little lips there. Let's check out the Game Boy side of things. And finally, we're going to take a look at the Game Boy games, because there are two new Game Boy games with Kirby's Dream Land 2 and Burger Time Deluxe. Now, the original Kirby's Dream Land that released with the first batch of Game Boy games, I'm super familiar with that game. Kirby's Dream Land 2, never played it. Is that Hamtaro? Is that the dude's name there? I don't know. And then Burger Time Deluxe, once again, it's one of those older arcade games that was a bit before my time. I don't know anything about Burger Time. I don't care anything about Burger Time, but this is the deluxe version of Burger Time. So I don't even know how to play this game. I'm assuming it's kind of Donkey Kong-ish. Do I get the wiener? Is that a hot dog? I don't like these hot dogs coming at me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm throwing seasoning. What is this, seasoning? All right, so we knocked down a couple burgers. Oh, I get it. Oh my God, get away from me. This is embarrassing. Those are hot dogs, right? They gotta be hot dogs or wieners or something. I mean, what am I doing wrong here? Knock the burger. Okay, knock the bun down. Get on there, knock down the burger. Oh, and you gotta put the move, dude. I'm not enjoying myself right now. Can I at least get one burger complete? Like, that'll be good enough for me. And what kind of dry ass crusty burger is this? Like, why is there, what is that? Is that a piece of cheese? But it's called Burger Time Deluxe, not Cheeseburger Deluxe. Why is there so, oh, you can knock, okay. I mean, I still don't, I'm still not having fun, but I'm understanding it a bit more. So now we gotta knock this down here, and then this down here, and then this down here. There we go. There we go. A burger fit for a king. And this crap is chasing me around. These wieners. That's some good AI. That was Burger Time Deluxe. Wasn't there some more game modes in it? Oh, no, I'm not continuing. You can go to hell. What's up with all the Data East stuff? Data East did this game. Data East did Side Pocket. Well, Data East kind of whores themselves out. Let's be realistic. All right, let's check out Kirby, because this is actually a game that I might end up playing through. Oh, look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. The Super Game Boy coming through. This was a Super Game Boy title, meaning that it had enhanced visual stuff. Oh, man, this looks so good. I love this time frame. Like, people don't understand how big of a deal something like the Super Game Boy was. Like, that was absolutely madness, that you could take these Game Boy games that you had no idea what they actually really looked like in color, and then essentially add color to them. Like, this looks good. Like, obviously it's not as high quality as something like an NES game or a Super NES game, but this was exponentially better than what you got with your vanilla, version of the game. Oh man, this is awesome. And like I said, I've never played this game before. Kirby games, people think I don't like Kirby games. I do like Kirby games. I just feel like over the years, they've gotten so easy, and Kirby went from like Kirby used to have attitude. If you look at I remember the commercial for this game, or one of the Kirby games from the Attitude era, and like Kirby was like portrayed as like a badass, and now it's like when you see a Kirby game, you know that game is going to be like super easy. It'll probably be like designed for children or something like that, which I think is a shame. Like, I get it, the bigger scope, the bigger sphere, but like back in the day, Kirby had Toad, and everyone kind of had Toad back then, but it just worked for Kirby because he was, it was pink, and it was like, oh, that's not very, oh, that's not cool. It's not hardcore, but it was like, nah, it's Kirby, son. Like, Kirby will mess you up. I'm going to have fun playing this game. I'm actually looking forward to playing this game because, like I said, I have never played it before. I'm unfamiliar with it, but, it's Kirby. It's obviously a solid entry in the Kirby game, and the visuals look great, considering that this was just a Super Game Boy game, not designed with color in mind, but the magic behind the Super Game Boy, like, just amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. So that is a look at these games. Let me know in the comment section down below. Am I missing out on Side Pocket? Is Side Pocket really like a hidden gem? Did Metal Jesus cover it and I just missed it? Yeah, I beat the level. Yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. And how do you say Xevious? Is it Xevious or Zevious? Oh, I missed the thing. And as always, thank you guys for checking out this video. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video for some weird reason, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Hit the bell notification as well. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.